My name is Tel Ganesan. I'm the president and CEO of Kaiba Inc., located in Farmington Hills, Metro Detroit, Michigan. We are about a $20 million company with about 250 employees, both including in US and overseas. The company has been in business through acquisition and all that, since 1997, but I've been in entrepreneurship for the last 6 years.
How did you get started?
I used to work for a company called Chrysler.
Heard of them?
Yeah, you heard of them. I think the entrepreneurial bug was there already, but I think it is just waiting for the right time to come out. And I always wanted to do things on my own, but then I realized working for a big company, you just can't do that because there are too many people, too many systems, and you just can't see your output directly. So, and I was waiting for the right moment, and then I plunged into entrepreneurship.
Some people go a lifetime
Yes.
without ever getting to that moment.
Yes.
So that's crucial for us to know.
Yes.
For you, what accumulated, what went through your mind to come to that right moment?
Yeah, I think as you know, with any big company, you hit the ceiling very quickly. I think 3-4 years into my job there, I thought I already hit the ceiling, nowhere to go. And then, I was asking for more responsibilities, and in big companies, more responsibility meaning more promotion. So only promotion equals responsibility. But then again, I realized it is not what you know, it is who you know that matters. And then who you know keeps changing every 3 years. It's a moving target. And I was more focused on producing something, not chasing the targets, not, going after people and networking and all that. So it happened 2 times. Then I got to, decided that, hey, I can't chase this moving target, so I got to make a move. Yeah, you get a lease car, yeah, you get a pension, but that's not what I want. What I wanted to do is make a difference. Once the moment that I thought I could take the risk, the decision was very obvious. I should have made this decision sooner than later. But then again, you got the experience working from a big company, so now I'm able to put them into play and take this journey forward.
Did you have an expertise in the area that you were going to?
Yes, I did. I'm a mechanical engineer by education, and then also I worked in the similar area at the automaker. And I was working in different areas, manufacturing, product development, problem solving. In the end, I became a black belt problem solver. The biggest problem I saw working over there is that people were able to solve problems within their own department. But then when there are multiple departments involved, it becomes a political thing. It's not really about solving the problem. And I felt that there's a need, what I call a transactional problem solving, where you look like an entrepreneur and the only goal is to solve the problem. You don't care what the title is. You don't care which department it belongs to, so on and so forth. And I was able to recognize some of the problems that they have. So I thought, sitting in here, I can't provide a solution, but going outside, I can take on those kind of challenges. Of course, you got to take the risk along with that, but the reward is also higher. Here we are after 6 years from a person, salaried employee, to now I'm managing 250 employees. So I feel very good about what I have done.
That growth and the thing that we're celebrating here is that can be troublesome too. Do you worry about that in terms of how fast you're growing and making sure you don't lose what's important to you as an entrepreneur and as a business and running this business?
In fact, that is the number one challenge now, because early on when you're a smaller company, you can grow fast and fast. You're gung-ho, you are aggressive, you want to get things done. But I think beyond a certain point, then you try to scale. You can't just do the same thing that you used to do before. Without losing that entrepreneurial drive and spirit, how do you scale the business is where I'm focusing on right now. So I'm trying to surround myself with a proper management team, the executive team, so that they also have the vision and passion. But at the same time, more to say, like, how do you get a method to the madness, so to speak. So that's where we are.
Whenever you bring entrepreneurs in a gathering, some of the things that get talked about, of course, funding. Early stage entrepreneurs are always wanting to hear those stories. So what's been your experience in?
Yeah, obviously early on it was very tough. All I was doing, I was tapping into the 401k I got from the previous company, credit cards, all kinds of funds. Wherever there is funds, I used to tap into. And then obviously, early on getting funding from the bank because you're not bankable, right? So you got to show growth before they would give you the loan. But you need money to get the growth, so it's kind of a chicken and egg problem.
How much market research did you do, or how much did you know, and then how confident were you in the product that you were placing in that market?
I mean, obviously, early on when I started, I didn't focus on market research. It's sheer determination, the willpower, the mental strength that's really got there. Now you got into a size, now you start focusing on this market research and all that. I think we went through the crisis, as with anybody else in the last few years. We realized that we heavily focused on one industry, which is automotive, one geography, which is Detroit, and one or two customers. So we realized we put too many, eggs in one basket, and when they sneeze, you got a cold. And so what we decided to do going forward is that do a real research and also try to diversify the company. So that's what we are really trying to do. So how do we diversify? In fact, we are even working on this UEP program with the Kaufman Foundation to really diversify our business and do a good market research. So to pursue opportunities that are emerging, high growth potential, and that's where we are right now. So in fact, I'm really setting the stage for the company for the years to come.
It just makes me feel good to have somebody from Detroit, from that area of the country, who's an energetic, passionate entrepreneur. That's what built that city.
Yes.
That's what built that part of the country.
Yes.
And that's what needs to bring it back.
Yes.
So what can you tell me about the entrepreneurial spirit and sort of the state of entrepreneurship in the Detroit area?
Henry Ford invented cars, and we put cars on the road, so on and so forth. And then you saw the whole city was humming and bustling with a lot of economic activity. But I think over the years we became complacent. We took things for granted. So so my message is that we got to go back to who we were, and try to get back to the roots and be innovative, be aggressive, and get that entrepreneurial spirit that we used to have. All we need to do is rekindle what we already had. It's not that you're going to go and reinvent. We invented it. And I think that is really what is needed for the city of Detroit. I've been part of this great city for the last 23 years, and that's where I came from, originally from India, and I have not moved there out of that place since then. Although the opportunities at Silicon Valley, Boston are so enticing, I can go there, but I think I almost feel that I'm part of that city. So that's where I want to be there, and I'm creating opportunities not only for myself, for the employees that are part of the company, and also help build the city. So I think it is a responsibility for all entrepreneurs not only to take care of themselves, but give back not only to the community, but to a city at large. So I think if all entrepreneurs can come together, I think the city can be a better place.
We need more entrepreneurs in America. We need more of you, to come from all over the world.
Yeah.
That's what America
Is all about.
Yes. I mean, that's what built it. That's what keeps
Yes.
it vibrant and alive. How do we keep that spark going? How do we keep people coming here to be a part of the American dream and to make it happen as entrepreneurs?
I mean, if you look at all the iconic companies like Google, Yahoo, eBay, I mean, all those companies were created by immigrant entrepreneurs, and they really create a lot of jobs. And I think there are several fronts. One is the perception issue got to be changed. Many people think that immigrants are taking away the jobs, but then you hear so many stories where immigrants are creating a lot of opportunities for people who are local here. And I think if the government can provide some opportunities in terms of visas and all that to enable the right talent to come here, it's not that taking away the jobs, it is really to enhance and create more jobs. I think if we could do some policy changes in those regards, I think it will go a long way.
Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.